Motorcyclists in Nebraska are required to wear a helmet, but that will eventually change. Joining me now is John Leffler, Executive Director of the Nebraska Safety Council. John, thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Let's start with this new law. It doesn't take effect yet. Let's break it down.
Yeah, January 1st of 2024, the helmet repeal will go into effect. So motorcycle riders over the age of 21 will be allowed to ride without a helmet. However, they do need to complete a basic motorcycle safety course. So if you choose to ride without a helmet, and for some reason it is a secondary offense if you are pulled over, don't have or are not wearing a helmet, and don't have that card to be able to prove that you've done the basic motorcycle safety course. You do need to wear approved eye protection, but until that time, it is required. It's a law in this state that you have to wear your helmet when you're riding your motorcycle.
Now, John, you were talking about you need this certification, but the passenger does too.
Yes, actually, if you are riding and you are a passenger on the motorcycle, it's for the actual operator of the motorcycle and the passenger that they need to be able to show proof of completing that beginner motorcycle rider course if they choose not to wear their helmet.
And most definitely, and as John mentioned there, that doesn't take place until January 1st, so you still have to wear that helmet. John, what else do you want people to know?
Well, I think that it's important for motorists to be aware of the fact that, yes, we will have a lot of folks out on the riding motorcycles, and that it's hard to hear this, but a lot of the times the accidents that occur with motorcyclists, it's actually the person that was in the vehicle. And there's some reasons for that. Because of their small size, motorcycles, they might look further or farther away in the rear view mirror than they are. And so it's a little bit more difficult to maybe judge the speed if a motorcycle is overtaking you, or if you're coming up on a motorcycle. A lot of times someone on a motorcycle might be downshifting to slow down, so you might not see brake lights come on. So really you want to give yourself probably more than 4 or 5 seconds travel distance between you and that motorcycle, and be aware that a lot of them in that beginner rider course that we're talking about, they learn to operate that motorcycle as if they're invisible. You know, they take nothing for granted. They assume that you don't see them. And also the turn signals, those are not self-canceling a lot of times on motorcycles, especially with beginning riders, not so much an experienced rider, but a beginner rider. They might be out on the roads and have forgotten to flip off that turn signal. So really, as motorists, when we're in our vehicles, you know, we're kind of protected by that armor. It's really important for us to give that space to the rider when they're out on the motorcycle, and the maneuverability as well. That's something that just because they're smaller and can kind of move in and out of traffic doesn't mean that handling is necessarily at the highest experience level for the rider.
Most definitely. Just pay attention out there. John, thanks for stopping by.
Appreciate it. Thank you.